Today's video is probably going to be a little deeper than just welding or just business, but I just got thinking about it because today I put in a quote for another job. And, of course, I'm like, man, I hope they take the quote or they want it. And that kind of led me down to another thought is we're wired for some reason kind of in culture, maybe it's just human nature in of itself. We're really wired to want to be accepted. Like, we don't like rejection. And that's really kind of the tough thing about being in business, and specifically in our trade, is you kind of got to learn to get over that really fast. Because there's going to be those quotes out there that get rejected. And if you let it just eat you up all the time, it's really not a good thing for you to probably be in a business. And the only reason why I say that is I want people to be in business that want to start a mobile welding business that actually enjoy it, that makes them happy. With all the stuff that's been going on with me in this past job and kind of learning stuff, I still just absolutely love it. It's what drives me. I really could not sit inside of a fab shop and weld day in, day out. That's actually why I love construction, is because I'm just so used to only being on a job for a couple months at a time and then moving to a new location, changing it up, new job, new stuff. So business, I love it, even though there's so much that goes on with it. A lot goes wrong. You're constantly learning. So that was kind of something I wanted to bring up, is if you're going to get into welding, if you're going to start a mobile welding business, if you're going to start a welding business of any sort, you've got to be fully ready and prepared to take rejection. There's going to be those guys that, you don't do the job right. Your truck isn't rigged out right. You made a mistake. You don't get the job. The bid isn't, you're not selected for the bid, because that's the first place. If you're not very confident in yourself, that's the first place that your mind's going to go. You're going to instantly think when you get rejected. And like I said, it's just a weird thing. I don't know if it's a human nature thing or if in America we're kind of just raised this way somehow. But if any kind of rejection, most people just instantly think, man, I did something wrong. What did I do wrong? What can I do to fix it? And really, I'm learning every day more and more myself. Look, business is business. It's black and white. That's it. You do the numbers that are going to work for you. They don't like those numbers. You don't need the job. Period. You don't start recrunching things. You don't start thinking, oh, I'm rejected. I did something wrong. What could I have done better to do this job? What it is, or to get this job, all it is you got to be confident enough in yourself and know that your numbers are where it's got to be for you to get this job. It's either it's not worth your time, or maybe you did something just horribly wrong. I mean, if you're trying to, cheat the guy or gouge the guy out of some serious money, that's on you. I'm talking if you honestly sit down and give an honest quote or an estimate for a job and they turn it down, you got to be, secure in yourself and know that that was just them not wanting to spend money, and it had nothing more, nothing less to do with it. That's just business. Money spent, money income. Effort put out, money income. It's all just what you do to get a check, what you do to get a check. And what they want you to do is going to cost you a certain amount. It's going to cost your time, your effort, your thought, all that stuff. So make sure you're paying yourself. Take care of yourself, because at the end of the day, if you're just trying to people please, you don't want to be rejected by anybody. You don't want any quotes rejected. You're going to run yourself in the ground, and you're going to hit burnout. And we already talked about burnout before. Don't hit burnout, because once you hit that, it takes a long time to get back. You don't want to do it anymore. You don't even understand why you're doing the business stuff. It's just not good. So don't hit burnout. Make sure you're paying yourself. Take care of number one first, and then you can start worrying about being a nice guy to other people and giving them favors. When you got millions in the bank, maybe you just take a job here and there just to help someone out. But when you're first starting out, you don't have the room to help anybody. You got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of your family. So if you got any comments to add to it, as always, add to. But just kind of thought I had come to me today when I was putting in a quote, thinking about it getting rejected. And I figured, it's like, man, you know what? I remember a time when this would really bother me if it got rejected, but now I'm to a point where if it gets rejected, I almost kind of breathe a sigh of relief. It's like, all right, thank God. I didn't want the job anyways if it was going to be that way. But if I do get the job, then it's going to be an excellent paycheck and I'll move on from there. So, learning every single day. I hope you guys are too. If you got any ideas for some videos or stuff that's going on with you that you want to talk about, go ahead and shoot me a message on Facebook, Instagram. You can get hold of me on Twitter. Anyway, just maybe even in the comments, it works. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to go in, have some dinner with family. But as always, you guys have a good one.